Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Elden Ring. So, last time, we beat Morgott, and essentially we were barred from entering... Hello? Lag? Jesus. We were barred from entering the Erd Tree. Seemingly by Radigan, with my lore piecing shit together. But Melina came and told us that we need to head up this way. And, what's it called? The Rolled Route. And see if we can't head up. So I'm gonna go give that a shot. But there's a couple of things we got as well, obviously. So we beat Morgott, so we got his remembrance. Also, before we start the video, I always forget to do this. Like, subscribe if you enjoy the video, all that kind of stuff. I want to try and push up my subscriber numbers, so let's get to 1,000 people. Alright, so remembrance of Morgott, the Omen King. Hewn into the Erd Tree. The Omen King. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader, alternatively you can use a great number of many runes. Though born one of the graceless Omen, Morgott took it upon himself to become the Erd Tree's protector. He loved not in return, for he was never loved, but nevertheless love it he did. Interesting. So he was a zealot, effectively. Let's go to the round table hold and see what I can get from Morgott's seal or remembrance.
Well, you know what this means. The Erd Tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still. Shaken
Interesting.
by this turn of events, they are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage the wait? My, oh my.
Interesting. Receive equipment of champions. Got the Fell Omen cloak. A cloak of a ragged fur worn around the exposed body of Margit the Fell Omen. Interesting, he's described as Margit, not Margott. Or Morgott. Having slaughtered countless champions during the Shattering, the Fell Omen has become a horror of those who harbour ambitions for the Erd Tree or for lordship. Interesting. I want to burn the impenetrable thorn. Seems a bad idea to tell her that. We can get his sword, which is interesting. Morgoth's Cursed Sword. It's a curved greatsword. It does inherent blood loss, only 36, which I don't think is a huge amount. But it scales off our arcane, which means I think if you up your arcane, the blood loss also scales. I think is how that works. It's a cool looking sword. Warped blade of shifting hue used by Morgott the Omen King. The accursed blood that Morgott recanted and sealed away reformed into this blade. So the unique skill Cursed Blood Slice. Brace then charge forward to deliver a downward diagonal slice. The bloody trail of the blade is followed by a burst of flame. Additional inputs allow for a follow-up attack. And the Regal Omen Ban. Dole of a Curseborn Ban from the Erd Tree's royal line. Uses FP to unleash many rays that chase down foes. Omen babies born of royalty do not have their horns excised. Or excised. But instead are kept underground, unbeknownst to anyone imprisoned for eternity. These memorial fetishes are fashioned in secret. I'm just looking at the picture. So the horns are very reminiscent of... obviously Morgott and Margit. Well, Morgott, it's the same person. But I've just noticed those things on the forehead, I'll probably zoom into them, they look very similar to
Now go forth, Leto.
They look very similar to Dung Eater. These things he's covered in, I didn't really know what they were, but they look very similar to the things that are on the forehead of Morgott.
I asked you, be thankful of the hold, so it is all that...
Interesting. I wonder if he is an omen. I also want to talk to you. Hey, Gideon.
You. What is it?
Mogwyn Palace.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty. While he turns our fellow Tarnished into bloody fingers, let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable.
Interesting.
But perhaps it's worth looking into. If what I've heard is right, then maybe. Ah, my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. And it is a wondrous thing indeed. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
Interesting. Fervor's Cookbook 3. Unlocated demigods.
There are 4 more demigods yet to be located. Mikola of the Halig Tree, the Unalloyed, his twin, Melania, the undefeated swordswoman, Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala, and the one only known as the Lord of Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune, so here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3 shard bearers.
Interesting.
If you should learn anything of these matters, I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost right, known only to me.
Right, I did them
We
in
both
bad order.
desire to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. As such, I hope we are compelled to work together.
Interesting. Not that interested in asking him where I should go. Because I'm pretty sure there was a closed door here, right? Indeed. Oh, I can open it. I guess I just never tried to open this door. Good to know. It's so big, I just assumed it wouldn't open. I guess that was a bad assumption on my part, but... Misbegottens. It's amazing how much I don't care about items now. I'm like... I see items on the ground and I'm like, eh. Like, do I care about this horrific grease? Not really. Cool that it's there, I guess, but... Well, this one seems hidden, so this is more interesting to me. Somber smithing sticks? I guess that's okay. Sorry, dude. I'll let you keep praying. Also, it's kind of dark, honestly. I'm gonna turn my torch on. That's a Leonal warrior. I can summon, so fuck it. I guess it never occurred to me that these guys are... What the? Did you just heal this man? Not only did you heal him, you gave him a shield. I didn't really want to kill those guys, if I'm being perfectly honest. The big one attacked me and then I had a summon and he just went ham, but... They're in grief. Clearly. Well, I made it. Anything underneath? Nope. I can 100% jump off there. But I don't think there's a point. This looks like a boss fight, eh? Or nah? Come at me, bro. Ow. I've noticed that I've started parrying like too late. Flame Direct Talisman +1, so it's just more fire negation. Capital Outskirt. Oh, hello. Dead. Item. Ow. Hear the beetle. It's just a runny beetle. I was gonna say, if that got bigger once again, that would have been fantastic. Can I ride you? Ride me! Apparently no, I cannot ride you. Alright. Well, let's keep going, shall we? I cannot summon my horse here. Unfortunate. Oh, this is just the lift, right? Grace ahead, so to speak, try down? Down. These developer messages? Oh, that's cool. People putting messages here and they're like... That's cool. So it wants me to... Are they saying... Interesting. There's a way to go up there, though, so I want to go that way. Oh, that'll take me to the tower, I bet. Ooh, hello. 100% saw something there, eh? Official's attire. Lover ahead. Blade of Calling. There it is. It's a dagger. Dagger given to one who set out on a journey to fulfill their duty long ago. The power of its former owner, the Kindling Maiden, is still apparent. The one who walks alongside Flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Unique skill, Blade of Gold. Leap into the air, charging the army with golden flames that are then shot at the enemy as a single blade-like projectile. The Kindling Maiden. Is that Melena's sword? It kind of looks like Melena's sword. And then Lover ahead. And then there was the other piece was the chest piece we got. Grubby blue robe worn by magisterial official to carry out their grim tasks, surveillance, executions, gruesome rituals, the darkest duties drive the wheels of mankind. Let me check out here for a grace, just in case there's one like right here. There is. The Forbidden Lands. Cool. Let me sit and... I never sit at these, and then... Okay. No talk from Melina. I was just checking if there was a dialogue from Melina there. But I want to come up here, because I think up here might lead to the tower that activates Morgoth's Great Rune. Because there's this path here, right? Straight path out, maybe to this tower? Teleport to this tower? And then we'll figure it out, I suppose. That's why I came. It's this way. Yeah, Morgoth's Great Tower. The capital outskirts. Cool. Let's activate this tower and that... Intriguing. What? Ugh, so weird not having... any frame of reference. One down. I have a fell twin too. Omen Killer Rolo. Interesting. The Omen Brothers. Let me light this first. Can't summon my horse here. Interesting. The Omen Brothers. That's weird to me, because it's... What was it? Margit the Fell, and then Morgoth the Omen King? So is it like Morgoth the Fell Omen? I don't know. Shit's weird. Made it up to the tower, though. God, these are big towers. Ludicrously large. Also, it's very foggy, so I can't really see anything. More dead thing. There is a side of grace up here. Once again, let's rest just in case there's any dialogue. There is not. Alright. Let's activate this great rune, shall we? Let's read before I do, just in case it's different. No, we just don't have it until I activate it, right? Morgoth's Great Rune. What does Morgoth's Great Rune do? Greatly raises maximum HP. This Great Rune is the anchor ring that houses the base and proves two things. That the Omen King was born of the Golden Lineage, and that he was indeed the Lord of Leyndell. Interesting. It's interesting that all of these look like they would overlap. I wonder if that's what like the true Elden Ring is all of these great runes overlapped to give you a greater whole, if that makes any sense. So I guess that mountain is where we're heading. Big fucking mountain. Alright. Let's fast travel to the Forgotten Lands, and then we'll try and traverse our way through there next time. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Hello, item. Draw, string, fire, grease. Not particularly useful for me.